Alright guys, so your workout today, we have 3 7-minute AMRAPs separated by 3 minutes of rest. We're going to be working back and forth between 2 different movements for that 7 minutes. Once that 7 minutes is up, we get to rest and we're going to switch down to the next 2 movements. Same thing, 3 minutes, and then down to the bottom. Okay, so your first 7-minute AMRAP, you guys have your 3 cone suicide as well as your 20 plate get-ups. We're going to go 3 and 2, 3 and 2, 3 and 2, so that 7 minutes is up. Then I rest for 3 minutes, I go down to 10 mid-ball plyo push-ups, and then 10 mid-ball Hammy rolls. I'm going to go 10 and 10, 10 and 10, 3 minutes of rest, and then 12 atomic crunches, 30 double unders, or 60 speedy singles, same thing, 12 and 30, 12 and 30, okay? During that 7 minutes of rest, make sure you guys push yourself, knowing that we get 3 minutes of rest, which is a long time, okay? So make sure we're really hustling during that 7 minutes, okay? So for your first movement, you guys have your 3 cone suicide. So there's 3 cones that are going to be set up. You're going to run to the first one, okay? Then you're going to run back to your starting point. Then you're going to run down to the second one. You're going to run back to your starting point. And then we're going to run all the way down to that 3rd cone. And then you're going to run all the way back to your starting point. That is your 3 cone suicide. Once you are done with that, you have 20 plate get-ups. So you're going to grab onto the plate. You're going to hold it off of your chest. He's going to do a squat, butt hips go back and down. He's going to swing the legs in the plate forward to help him stand up at the bottom of that hole. Now, if you guys need to crisscross your legs to get up, you can go ahead and do that to help you out of the bottom of that squat. Then you guys can also do next progression, which is going to be 10 squats, sorry. So you do 10 squats with that plate, and then we're going to do 10 sit-ups with the plate as well. So all you're going to do is sit up and then lower yourself back down, okay, to equal your 12. Then you guys have your 10 med ball plyo push-ups. So plyo is going to be explosiveness, okay? So he's going to start with one hand on that med ball. He has the opposite hand next underneath his shoulder. He's going to do a push-up, and then he's going to explode and then jump his hands going right into that next push-up. Progression here, you're going to do it from the knees. So go down to the knees. We're still working on that explosiveness. So push up at the bottom and then move that med ball and go right into your next push-up. Now your progression here, we're just going to work on RX push-ups. So he's going to get into a plank position, chest goes down to the ground, elbows in. You guys work the negatives, so down the toes, up on the knees, or strictly from the knees. Work through your progressions as you guys start to fatigue during your 7 minutes. Okay? Next movement, you guys have your 10 med ball Hammy rolls. This is a new one. So you guys are going to start with your booties on the ground. He's going to have his heels on that med ball. Now he's going to lift his hips up to the ceiling. He's going to extend the legs out, so straighten them out, and then he's going to curl the legs back in. Okay, so that med ball is moving straight out in front of him, and then he's bringing it back. Make sure you are isolating. Don't just go super fast because you want to get it done. Make sure you go nice and slow. Isolate the hamstrings. Now for at home, and we do not have a med ball to do this, we're going to do glute bridge instead. So we're going to have both our feet directly underneath our knees. All we're going to do is start with our hips at the top, lower them down to the ground, and then he's going to squeeze the glutes back up to the top. So down to the ground and then up again. That is going to be a progression for those Hammy rolls. Okay? Now, your next one, we have your 12 atomic crunches. So for the atomic crunches with the straps, you guys want to make sure that your foot is going to be on the laces, is going to be on the strap. Okay? He's going to get into a high plank position. Okay? Now from here, keeping the core nice and tight, he's going to tuck the knees into the chest nice and slow, and then extend himself out again. Tuck the knees nice and slow, extend it out. Now if you're having a hard time with holding yourself up there, get out of the straps, or if we do not have straps at home, we're going to do Spiderman Crunches. So he's going to get into a high plank position. He's going to take his knee to the outside of his elbow, his foot comes back, and then he switches. Okay, so same exact rep count, just working on that, isolating that core. Okay? Then your next one, you guys have your 30 double unders or 60 speedy singles. So grab onto your jump rope. You're going to do 2 flicks to the wrist for every single jump, staying relaxed in the shoulders. If you're in that single double roll, go ahead and do that, only counting the double unders. So do singles, throw in those double unders, or just do 60 speedy singles, getting them done as quickly as you can. Okay? That is your workout today, and we'll see you next time.